You know I love that
Why are you fucked?
violence.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
old man is
What
in
a-
a notch, yeah, what you gonna do about it?
Hey, baby.
Well, buckle up, buttercups. You already know who I am, and today we're diving. We're diving deep into the abyss of the Great Romantic Odyssey. Basically, my fancy way of saying here's how I consistently fuck it up my love life.
Something has to give. Something has to change.
Sapphire, my dearest, who I will always love. It started under the hazel tree, didn't it? I mean, our school. It feels like a lifetime ago, even though it wasn't. That's where it all really started for us, just you and me. Before all the noise, before everything got complicated, before the world got in the way, before things got really messy. I know you remember I held your hand and I always told you I'll never leave it. With you, Sapphire, my dearest, you always had this crazy way of knowing exactly what was going on in my head, even when I didn't. This crazy way of knowing what I was thinking, what I was feeling, even when I was so fucking complicated to be loved. It's like you could just read me and my soul, and honestly, that's what always pulled me back. Even after everything. We've known each other since we were kids. Now, same school, hallways, same stupid jokes. I had a crush on you since I was 10, no lie, and I don't need to. The whole school knows. Do you remember 2 years ago when school started, I would just find excuses to enter a classroom and get a glimpse of you? And how I would just lose my brain cells every time I was with you. I remember when for the first time you entered my classroom, it was June 18th, and asked me for a pair of scissors. I literally freaked out and somehow managed to bring a pair of scissors by the time you came back again. Those were very weird days. I mean, you cannot imagine the way I would freak out just by looking at you. And the 3rd of August, you just came up to me out of nowhere and hugged me. It was so simple, but it felt like the whole world stopped spinning for a second. I felt alive. The world hasn't been the same since. At least for me. You show up on September 5th, when we just sat at my desk, talking for hours. I remember feeding you chocolates, just watching you smile, and how our fingers found each other under the desk, holding on like it was the only thing keeping us grounded. And then, the 7th day of September. A romantic paradise. You were mine and I was yours. We were finally together. After all those years, I looked into your eyes, and that's when I knew that for your light, I'd stand in darkness forever. Your eyes were bottomless oceans I swam in. I'd fall into them and forget where I was every single time. It was not about looking, but living inside your gaze. That was the day I knew your smile is worth every piece of me gone. We loved each other so much, we really did. After all, we knew each other, we were the same. We did also fight the whole damn world, didn't we? But it felt like us against everyone. And honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Our first kiss, We ate the gummy bears, if you remember that day. I also remember our first conversation in the middle of that chaotic night between my friends. Oh boy. Those... I remember every little thing. The way we'd stare at each other until one of us cracked. That slow, easy smile spreading across our faces. Switching our water bottles just because we could. And your hair, Sapphire. God, your hair. I always told you how much I loved it, didn't I? And you gave me a scrunchie, that ratty British thing I still have, by the way. You even hated every girl I spoke to, and I loved the fire in you. Remember our school play, how we acted on stage, just us, and everyone loved it. That final act, when I was completely freaking out and you just gave me that look, that little nod of encouragement that said, "You got this." You always had this way of seeing something in me that no one else ever did. Even when that one teacher would always taunt me, you just roll your eyes and call me dumb. And that way, that somehow made me feel smarter. Smarter than anyone in the room. Anyone in the fucking world. I was even obsessed with my perfume Valencia. It always made me smile. I still remember sneaking that note onto your desk for your birthday, hoping you'd find it, and at the end of the day, I just gave it to you myself in the library. All those small, perfect moments, they're burned into my memory. And as all good things do, it ended too. January 31st, 2023. That was the day, wasn't it? The day we broke, officially. You fucked up, I fucked up, we fucked up. Let's put it that way, shall we? But even then, we couldn't cut the call, could we? We always found a way back to each other, a text, a call, just to whisper across the silence. Or even when we saved a Spotify playlist for each other and spoke by changing the title and the description of the playlist. I know you've moved on, and I truly, deeply, honestly hope you're happy, Sapphire. You deserve every ounce of joy in this world. I mean that with every fiber of my being. It's just, I haven't, not really. It's like a part of me still stuck back there under the hazel tree or holding her hand under the desk. I still love you, you know that. So fucking much. It's a love that just, it lingers. Our love was so wrong, yet it feels so right. But I know this sounds crazy, probably delusional, but there's this part of me that probably just remembers all those moments, that believes in a future where it's just us again. When the stars align and we're both exactly where we need to be, I'm going to find you. And I know I'm drunk, but one day I'm gonna wife you up, Sapphire. Fuck it, I was made for loving you. Even if I die, and even after I die, you are me, and I am you. We're the same. You, me, and I are the same person. I fucking love you.
Es ist wünsche Freiheit.
It's just the beginning.